Hey there, does this sound like you? Do you find yourself as you're working at your office, and then all of a sudden you hear in the office from the office next door that there's a conversation happening on the phone, and there's laughter and the tone of voice, and it's not like you're eavesdropping, but you do pick up a word here and there. And what's really happening though is that you find that instead of being able to focus on what's right in front of you, you're attention is going into the other office and you're not getting your work done. Or maybe you're at a really big meeting and there's conversation, discussion, let's say, about a different product. And one person says one thing, and then another person disagrees, another person adds on. And you can see that this discussion is really escalating into some sort of fight almost. It's combative and argumentative. And you find that you're just like, you're ready to like fight or flight or freeze or fawn or something, but you are just ready to so get out of there. Or maybe you are in the flow one day. You are just, whatever you're working on, you're so engrossed in it and it's interesting, you're focused, and all of a sudden there's a siren. And then a little later, there's another siren. And then a little later, there's another, and more and more. And so you find yourself in your attention going out the window, following the siren and the sounds, seeing the police and the fire and the ambulances. And there went your focus out the window, not just for those few seconds, but for maybe it took like half an hour or longer to really get back and focus. And well, let's face it, maybe it was your focus for the day and that flow that you had was just like shot for the rest of the day. So, does this sound like you? If so, then know that there's nothing wrong with you, that you're simply highly sensitive to sounds. And there is a thing called, called HSPs. And it's not like we're on the spectrum, but it's like something that Dr. Elaine Aron learned through her research that there are about 20% or more of the population that are very highly sensitive to a different number of things. And so we're born that way. I am too. In fact, let me introduce myself. My name is Catherine Walters, and I'm a soul alignment expert and a highly sensitive person, being pretty much sensitive to everything and also an empath. And so we feel things deeply, and we also are extremely sensitive to all the stimuli around us. So we're talking about sound today. So, what can you do when all these sounds seem to be hitting you all at once? One of the things that I remind myself and share with my clients is to first of all remember that you are a powerful, sovereign being. And your number one power that we as humans have is our power to choose. So you can choose to do one or all of three things. And the first one is to take care of yourself. Mhm. And we literally, as HSPs, I truly believe we need to put ourselves first, which means we have enough sleep, we have enough rest, we have enough water, we get plenty of exercise, we, go out in nature, like whatever it means to take care of ourselves, we do that because that will help us to cope with everything that's around us in our environment. The second thing is you have the power to speak up. You can choose to speak up and ask for what you need, whether it's your neighbor next door in your office to close the door or speak more softly, or you close your own office door or whatever, but you can speak up, you can do something, you can take action. And the third thing that's also really important is you want to learn how to control and calm your nervous system because that's the part of you that's reacting instead of responding to the stimuli. And it's not like you're ever going to be able to completely clear it, no, but you can lessen the effects of being highly sensitive to the everything around you by knowing how to calm your nervous system as quickly as you possibly can. And there are many techniques to do that, which I can share with you. So remember, you are a powerful sovereign being. You can you can do something about this. You're sensitive and you are also extremely powerful. So I know that if you're relating to this, if you've listened so far, you know and understand that, and I hope get that. I understand how challenging it can be for a highly sensitive person to navigate and to live in this fast paced, loud, extremely loud world that we live in. Yeah, we've got pings and alarms and things, even from our phones and and our computers and so forth. So there's always so much sound. So I know you've read books, you've taken courses, you've, wear your headphones or earbuds or whatever it is you do. Um, you try to have silence around you. You've done a lot of things to help you to live in this noisy and noise filled world. And yet, if you're wanting to have a way to respond to it better and to really start to see that your high sensitivity to sounds and whatever else is really your superpower, then I invite you to have a conversation with me, especially if you're looking to expand in your work, to grow in more directions, and yet you don't want being highly sensitive to hold you back. Then let's talk. Let's have a conversation where you can share how you are highly sensitive and what you're looking for, and will help you to really start to lean in and to navigate. Know what are your next steps, to know that you have all kinds of options that you might not have thought of yet, but they're there and we can find them together. So let's have a chat and see what comes up from that. Love and blessings until I see you again. And oh, by the way, the link is below. Namaste.